With another video, and let me see what I want to talk about, because gosh, it's so much to talk about, because it's always news happening every single day of every single hour. And like, for instance, you got the whole situation where it's been a murder at Popeyes over that damn chicken sandwich. Now listen, I had that chicken sandwich yesterday. I had two of them, which was the classic crispy chicken sandwich.
I finally went to Popeyes and tried their chicken sandwiches for the first time. Now, I brought two sandwiches, one spicy, one mild. And as I came home, I said, well, let me try both of them and make a video about it. I tried the mild first. It tasted alright. It wasn't really nothing to really ride home about. And I was like, well, man, they jumped on the bandwagon for just this mild sandwich, but the spicy, better overall sandwich to me. But the spicy chicken sandwich is way better than the mild to me. Now, for those who like mild, that's great. But for me, I like spicy better.
I could have did it way better. I'm trying to tell you, I could have did it way better. I was following the trend of listening to a lot of people overhyping this Popeye sandwich because I didn't get none last time. I wish I would have just stuck to my guns and not got one. Now, that $5 voodoo chicken is good. The $5 voodoo chicken and the rest of the other chicken. But that Popeye's chicken sandwich, listen, when I got home and I ate it, the inside of the chicken breast wasn't even all the way fully cooked. This was not a fully cooked chicken breast. And on top of that, it was like not even seasoned all the way. So for a person to be going to the point where they killing a person over a damn chicken sandwich, saying that you skipped them in line, because it all started over a person being skipped in line. And I say, man, hell no. Now that was the first damn breaking news I heard this morning, that some individual was stabbed to death at Popeyes over the chicken sandwich because the person claimed that they were skipped. And more news coverage about that's going to happen. I believe it's going to be more crimes than that happening. All you got to do is keep listening to the news. More than that will happen. So I'm walking and getting ready to head to my destination, as always. Well, some other key points I want to talk about before I go to walking. Got my little trusty bag with me. I always carry that because a lot of times when you go shopping and they give you these bags, shits be split. And I don't want to have to go run down and chase down a soda that's in traffic. No, because I done had that happen before. I ain't finna be chasing down no 2-liter damn bottle of soda that flew in the damn streets, and the cars gotta go zoom, zoom. No, I don't want no soda that bad. So I gotta be bust open like a water tomato. No. So I'm walking now, and I want to talk about some other stuff too. I was on Twitter just scrolling around in the damn middle of the damn night again because I couldn't sleep, insomnia. So I ran across this, what a guy named Sean King on Twitter, because I stay on Twitter. I ran across this Hispanic man. I think he said he was Puerto Rican, or I don't know what he was, but he wasn't Mexican, right? So the guy threw battery acid in his face, disfiguring the whole right side of his face, telling him to go back to his country. The guy that was burned, he said he was telling the guy that, did the heinous crime to him, that, basically we all come from somewhere. And, so the guy just proceeded to throw battery acid on his face. So that story had been trending everywhere. And I was like, oh no,
My son calls me today. Daddy, what happened with you?
The burns on Mahmoud Villalaz's face show the pain he endured Friday night. He'd stopped for dinner at a Mexican food restaurant when a stranger called him an illegal and told him to move his truck.
He told me, you cannot park right there. Why I obey his law? You came here. You want to obey his law? You came here, invade my country.
Villalaz's family is from Peru, but he's a U.S. citizen. He moved his truck, which had been parked in a bus lane, but when he returned, the man was still there holding a bottle of battery acid.
He started arguing, why you came here, invade my country? Why you came here illegally? Sir, you don't know my status. I'm a U.S. citizen too. And he got mad when I told him, everybody came here from somewhere else.
Villalaz says the man threw the acid in his face and left him screaming in pain.
You know, he claimed he was an illegal, the perpetrator. The perpetrator claimed that the guy he poured the battery acid on was an illegal, but the victim said that he lived here illegally, you know? Geez, don't know what to say about that. So moving along from that, you have these damn hikers. I mean, you still got people parking in the middle of the grocery store parking lot, harassing customers for a damn ride. Look, dude, well, I need to be paying you $10 to $15 for, and you supposedly be a hiker. Supposedly, you're supposed to be cheaper than the cab, Uber, Lyft, but you want $15. When I could just hop on a city bus, and my transit bus ain't nothing but $1.50, $1.75. So I'm supposed to just abandon that idea and just hop in the car with you and give you $15 just because you actually go on my way. Because you don't have to make no stops or nothing. You ain't got to let a wheelchair bound person off. You ain't got to let no handicapped person on. So because you're taking me to my house, that's worth $15. No, it's not. So I wish a lot of these hikers just stay the hell away from me. And then on top of that, because I have a few of them at this store, you know. But here's the thing, like I say, I'm not going to be paying you beyond the amount of gas that it'll take for a cab or for me to catch a damn bus to get there. The bus will be free. Cab, I can pay like under $5 and get there. So, but kudos to the store directors for running them off like the Sandman did a lot of those talentless people on the Apollo. Because these store directors been acting just like Sandman. They'll run them motherfucking hikers off their property. So, that was that. And let's see what else I need to touch on before I leave my respected area. I almost forgot. Another thing that's been trending too on social media is about this guy. I forgot his name, but I'm gonna put up his picture, and I guess his name will be on there. He's supposed to be executed in like 16 damn days, and there's a petition going around that's saying that the woman that he supposedly had done murdered, it was her damn boyfriend / cop. You know? Say the boyfriend / police officer that she was with at the time, he might have been responsible for her murder. And the black guy that's on death row, he's expected to be executed in about 2 more weeks. So it's a petition going around that's been asking the help of hundreds of thousands of volunteers. Celebrities that got in on it, everybody from Kim Kardashian to everybody to join in on the cause to try to free this man and hopefully save his life before he's executed. For some, you know, well, others believe that he could be innocent. So, I mean, they try to help him. If they can free the man and he's innocent, then that'd be all thanks to God. Because that's what they need to do. So, that concludes a lot of my videos. And until next time, everybody, we got us a nut down the street walking and cussing and talking as usual. Later.